Yes, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the MU stand. Manchester United 1, West Ham 0. David De Gea heroics denies the hammer as United win through Rashford milestone goal. 100 goals for Marcus Rashford. I love that celebration, by the way. That was beautiful. I think he copied that from Cristiano, but what a performance. I mean, in terms of performance, I don't think it was outstanding, but we deserve to win. I mean, we deserve to win, especially first half. We played well. In the second half, we huffed and puffed, but we managed to get the results, and that's all that matters. I'm just going to go run through all the players' rating in a moment. Let's just actually dive into it immediately here. I mean, David De Gea, I think, for me, my man of the match for me. What an outstanding save in the last 10, 15 minutes. He made a lot of saves in this game. I think if it wasn't for him, we would be actually losing this game. There is no question about that. This is the kind of game that you have to applaud David De Gea. I'm not saying our defenders didn't play well in this match, but I'm just saying that if it wasn't for him, I think we would have definitely have dropped points in this one. Massive game for him. I think I would give him 9 out of 10. Outstanding performance from David De Gea. Moving on to Diego Dalot. I think Dalot has played well. I mean, he had a quiet first half. Bowen actually attacked him a lot on that right-hand side. But all in all, I think it was a decent performance from Dalot. He also supported the attack and tried to put in an attacking cross for Cristiano and for Rashford. Although in defending as well, he cleared some of the chances that was nearly for Zouma. So I think Dalot has played well in this game. Harry Maguire. Okay, so Harry Maguire, a lot of people, even including me, I have to say that I was a bit worried about this game. Like looking at Harry Maguire from the starting 11, I'm like, oh my gosh, this guy is back again. That's what I was saying to myself. But I think he played well in this one. You just got to hold your hands up and say that Maguire has actually played well in this game. He's done really well. In terms of defending, a lot of balls were just coming in. A lot of crosses in the box were just coming in. And Harry Maguire did well defending those. So I think I'll definitely give him 6 or 7 out of 10. Hasn't made any mistakes. So decent performance. He needs to consistently, regularly do this in order for him to be included in the World Cup squad for England and also for us if he wants to start games. Lisandro Martinez, he had a little grief from Scamacca, I think. Scamacca, I think. Other than that, I mean, he was clearing out headers after headers. He did have another solid performance again in this game. 7 out of 10 for me. Luke Shaw, he was going up and down, supporting the attack. He was, I don't know. I don't think he made a lot of mistakes, Luke Shaw. His delivery on the overlap remains reliable. And I mean, reliably unreliable. and West Ham targeted his side when they actually attacked us. So he's still got work to do. But I think Luke Shaw is coming back. The Luke Shaw we know is actually coming back. So I'm happy to see him perform and continuing his performance. Casemiro, okay, so that's the other player that I want to talk about. I think Casemiro started his 8th successive games now for Manchester United. He was not as influential as in previous weeks in the Premier League, and he could have actually been subbed off in this game. But he made a lot of mistakes in terms of passing. But all in all, I'm not saying he was the worst player on the field. He did his job. 6 out of 10. 6 out of 10 average performance from him. Christian Eriksen. Okay, so Christian Eriksen was always going to be and this game was always going to be a low scoring game, and Eriksen was actually critical for that first goal. If you remember, that pass for Marcus Rashford was just outstanding, unbelievable pass. Eriksen without Eriksen, where would we be? Like the creativity, we rely on Eriksen and we rely on Bruno, but Bruno, a lot of times he mispasses chances. He mishits the pass. He's not consistent for me enough, I think, Bruno. But I think Eriksen is the guy we can rely on for that creativity. And he delivered today. Wonderful cross for Marcus Rashford. So Marcus Rashford had his goal because of Christian Eriksen's outstanding cross. 7 out of 10. Anthony Elanga. Okay, so Anthony Elanga, it's the first start for him since September 1st, I believe, at the expense of the injured Anthony, the Brazilian Anthony. I thought actually Anthony was subbed, put on the bench because he did that silly spin, but that wasn't the case. It looks like Anthony was injured. But Elanga came on. He was harmless. I mean, he looked like someone without a United goal like since February 4th. His output is nothing. Like he just runs around like a chicken headless. I mean, I don't want to hate. I don't want to just criticize Elanga. He's just coming into the team, but he just offers nothing up front. He's not a goal threat. He had one chance where he scuffed it wide, but an average performance for me, 4 out of 10. He needed to come off, and he took him off right about, I think, 50 minutes or 65 minutes. I don't remember, but he came off for McTominay. Bruno Fernandes. Okay, so let's talk about Bruno. He cushioned the ball perfectly for Eriksen to assist that Rashford goal. So he was a bit involved in that game, but his regressive week continues. I mean, he was often detached from the middle and towards the forward line. He was always just nowhere near to be found in that attacking area. He hasn't created lots of chance for the forward. I thought we struggled to create chances in this match. We huffed and puffed, and Bruno is one of the reasons why we haven't seen enough chances being created in this match. 5 out of 10 for me. Marcus Rashford, of course, outstanding game. I mean, he scored in terms of all-round performance. I think he was decent. Unfortunate, an early header was actually straight at Fabianski, but Fabianski couldn't make a save, so the ball went in. It reminded me of actually the Cristiano header, which he leaps way high. It's just a bullet header down the middle, which was a decent goal taken. 100 goals for Marcus Rashford. Congratulations to him. It's a big achievement. I think Wayne Rooney is the only one, I think, who scored that much for Manchester United, a British player, I believe, at this age. So well done to Marcus Rashford. Cristiano. Okay, so let's talk about Cristiano. So Cristiano, he was involved in some decent link-up play in the first half, and he got into the goal-scoring positions, but he didn't take his chance. He had a couple of chances where he could have scored. The old Cristiano might have scored, but he didn't. In the second half, he was a bit wasteful for my liking. I give him 6 out of 10 average performance from Cristiano. Scott McTominay is the guy that came on for, I believe, Elanga. So he came on to the counter West Ham's more adventurous play. Cross for Fred to actually hits the post. That cross was beautiful. Fred was open, guys. Like, Fred was wide open in the 86th minute, I believe, had a clear-cut chance, and he missed that one. I mean, but McTominay hasn't done wrong after coming on. He did the average, what you expected, 6 out of 10 for me. Fred, again, came on in the second half for Eriksen. That was the chance. He only had one chance in the game that he should have scored, and he didn't. And I didn't like the fact that he was not controlling the ball when we are actually under pressure, when West Ham was actually attacking us with loads of crosses. When we get the ball, Fred wasn't controlling the ball. He was just scuffing it wide, which I didn't like. I would love to see him control and be more patient on the ball and actually help the team and get out of pressure. And he wasn't doing that for me. And like I mentioned, he had a header missed in the 86 minutes, which could have put this game to bed, by the way. So, yeah, so that is my match reaction, guys. We move on. It's all about getting the win. We got the W. That's all that counts. And I'm so happy and I'm so excited that we won this game. So now we push forward. We want to make sure we win all of our games, especially home games, and continue this push to finish in the top 4. But thanks for watching, guys. Don't forget to smash a like on the video. Subscribe to the channel if you guys are new. And that is it. That has been my match reaction. Let's go, United. I'm out. Peace.